Well, howdy, everybody. Teresa here. Just me and the critters right now. And I've been gathering up the stuff to show you guys, and I'm kind of excited. And let me pause you. Okay, I'm back. Mr. Heide's on his way home, and so he was checking with me. Anyway, let's start with last night, people. Horror among horrors. Okay, you guys know I've been fighting some depression issues, and I'm working my way out of it. I'm digging, I'm scooping, I'm getting myself out of this crap. So, I decided I'm going to sit down. It's been a rough day. You guys knew that. And I'm going to sit down, and I'm going to go on the Hobby Lobby site. I got my list of the paints I needed, and I'm going to, take my time, have fun, use that gift card. Yeah. He's still alive. He still has all his body parts. But I was not happy with that man last night, let me tell you. And it was an accident. And we all make mistakes, so yes, okay. But it was just like, when someone gives you such a wonderful gift like that, and we tore this RV up. Could not find it. I tore it up again a little bit ago. Nope, he thinks he accidentally threw it away. So, and he has been kind of real foggy lately, and I didn't realize he wasn't taking his diabetic meds. I got to really watch him on that stuff. And so we were talking last night, and I said, I'm really getting worried about you. And I said, you don't realize it. And I said, I think we need to talk to the doctor. And I said, all of a sudden I said, are you taking your diabetic medication? And no, he hadn't taken it in a couple weeks. So, but anyway, so we had that. Nothing we can do about it. So then slept pretty good last night. He slept better. And then got up today, and first thing he says to me is, it's beautiful outside. So, okay, I'm getting dressed. I'm going outside, right? You can tell we're back in our normal weather. I've got a tank top on. My air conditioner is running right now. We had 2 weeks of winter, and it was just scurry, okay? It was scurry and stuff, and it's over with. I'm glad, because I don't like it. I don't know how I lived all those years in Wyoming with it. But let me first and foremost, I made a hat last night. So there's this. I put a little button on him, little monster button. So made that. That'll go in the Wyoming bag. So went outside, painted for a while, and finished this. Let's see. There we go. I finished this. It's I said it was a 5x7. It's an 8x10. And Brad is taking it because it's the first painting of 2018, and I call it Amid the Mist. It's an acrylic. So yeah, he's gonna keep that. And I got to reorganize some of my painting stuff out there, which was really cool. We had bought that 3-tiered rack thing. It's really expensive, like $2. And then we bought some of the plastic long bins. They're like this wide, but they're long. And yes, I've been doing artwork. But we were using it for the spices. Well, when we rearranged everything, we didn't need it. So I said, well, I'm going to take it outside. And I think with the best, because I can use it to put some more of my acrylic paint, because I have different types of acrylic paints. And it worked out great. And it was a couple sets that Angie had gotten me, and then some that I had and stuff. But it turned out really nice. And, because I even have like some metallics and stuff. So, did all that. We came inside, and I got ready for work and stuff. And then I had to reorganize up front again, because the problem is the dogs kept they started like shredding my curtains and stuff. So I had to redo some stuff so they couldn't do that. And then I tore apart this RV again. I laid down for a while, and then I tore apart this RV again, looking for that gift card, just not there. But we did have a problem with when we always check your statements on everything, because we ordered a tablet from Amazon. Brad used the gift card that he had gotten. We put, about $70 more with it, and we found one on sale. And this tablet, I was telling my friend that had given us a gift card, you know, this tablet he really likes. It's even nicer than the one he had, and he's very, very happy with it. So, where was I going with that? I forgot what I was saying. Oh, but when I was checking our statement, remember I told you guys not too long ago that Brad and I were talking, and he said we've got this much on our, in our account, and I said, well, no, we should have about 120 more. They had double charged us. They have double charged us, and I sent him an email and no response, and then a couple days later I sent another one. And tonight Brad said that's what he's calling me about, that they had reversed that charge. So thank you. So that means tonight, since they had done that now, I was going to have to wait till his next payday, and he was going to just replace the amount that had been on that gift card that he lost. He said, go ahead and do that. So tonight I will sit down with things nice and quiet and take my time going through the Hobby Lobby website and stuff, because I like to get as much for my money as I can. So, a gift, as much as a gift that I can. That was good. And then I did have a small Amazon order come in. I'd only ordered just a couple of things, and to help. I am convinced anything you need to learn in the world is probably on a YouTube video. Seriously. I had been doing some research about the this is TMI, so if you're a guy or a kid or something, you probably want to skip over this part. But I've been having a lot of problems with yeast infection, and just nothing was really curing it. And I did some research, and this is the Gentine Violet. And they said, you can get it at some, like, maybe you can get it at Walgreens or CVS, but you can get it online. It's not very expensive. And I did spill a little bit of it here, too. And you can use it. You can use it in a variety of ways. Think about how you would use it up there, ladies. I know you know of cleansing ways to what I'm getting at. And if you don't know what I'm getting at or what I did, drop me an email. My email's down below, and I'll tell you specifically. I don't want this to get too graphic. But let me just say this is a big relief. Yes, and not very expensive, and yes. So, then, also they were talking about, so what happens is if you are a person that has a suppressed immune system for whatever reason, you get put on antibiotics and steroids, and it destroys all of your good antibiotic bacteria in your stomach and stuff. And it always causes a yeast infection too, or not always, but a lot of times. So they're talking about probiotics and the different strains, and whether it's something that's 1 million live probiotic cultures or higher, and if you're taking if you're suffering, or if you have just taken a real strong antibiotic, you can do this. Always check with your doctor. But so I got some. We've been taking a probiotic, which has greatly helped with our digestion. And Angie, if you're listening, you might want to check into that. Do some research on YouTube about the probiotics, unless you already are, because it's massively stopped the problems we were having, and you and I had discussed that. But this one is a 20 billion, and one I will just literally take. It's a little bit stronger. It's supposed to help release, what it says here And this wasn't very expensive either. Let's see. Kinda. Advanced support for optional digestive balance and healthy immune function. So, and I got this on, and it was less than $10. It's 60 tablets. And I just didn't get a real big thing of it because I wanted to make sure. So, anyway, those were the two things I got. Now, next, what I wanted to talk to you guys about is, I didn't get my acrostic started yet, is I wanted to show you guys a couple of things that I have going. I finally found my map. Excuse me while I do that, that's not good. My maps that my wonderful friend Carol had sent me. And she had printed all these out when we didn't have a printer. And so I marked the black check marks, except for this one here is accidentally marked that instead of this one. But all the other ones are the states we've already done. Right here. And then I took the time because I wanted to have a more accurate. This is where I've written down which order they were donated to. And let me see. And where they were donated to. And stuff, which I think is pretty cool. You know. So that's pretty neat. And right now we're on state. If you see where it says 10 and it's circled, Wyoming. But yeah, so this is pretty cool. And I'll probably scan this in so I can show it better. But yeah, it was really neat. I kept all that stuff. I kept your wonderful letter to Carol that you had written us and everything. So and she sent me some other different maps. So I'm really excited. I'm really excited about marking those off and stuff. So I'd like to find a way to hang it. So but because I'm proud of what we've all done. I'm proud of how we've all donated and so many of us donate either yarn or we've donated finished stuff. And, like my dear sweet little friend Rebecca, little mama, she already had one beautiful daughter and she's overdue now. She was due yesterday. Baby not wanting to be evicted. It's going to be another little girl. And but that little mama sits there and crochets the most beautiful hats and stuff, sends them our way still. So, so many other people have, so many of you guys have, and I need to make a list. So if you guys could do me one other favor, if you guys are watching and you're ones that have donated yarn, please put in a comment, or if you don't want to do that, send me a message or send me an email that you donated yarn or you donated finished products, because I'd like to just start making a list, just so everybody gets acknowledged, and if you don't want to be acknowledged, just put that you wish for it to be anonymous, and I will do that, but, yeah, it makes me feel good, and that's one of the things that helps me get out of the depression. I came to realize that yesterday we spent some time talking, Brad and I, and realizing that I have never really been considered a part of my parents' or my brother's life. And in fact, most people don't even know I exist because they don't, have never said anything. And then just coming to terms with that, all those years of trying and stuff. And it's like, just let it all go. It doesn't matter, Dysfunction wants to stay dysfunction, and if you want to speak about and talk about the dysfunction, then you are labeled a black sheep and pushed away, but they want to keep you quiet. And they all just need to live in their happy little effed up world, and that's why it was so easy to move clear across the country and stuff. And I can't waste any more of my life. I've already wasted so many years trying to be whatever I thought they wanted me to be. And then you realize that at a certain point in time, because I even went through all the gamut of, I got the college education. I lost all the weight. I got the great job. I got the great husband, the great kids, the great house. Anything was never good enough. It just didn't matter. And it's like, why just keep jumping through these hoops? It's not even worth it. So, came to terms with that, and I'm like, just putting it all behind me and just going on now. So that's what I'm doing, and I'm feeling better, and being able to be back outside. I got to be back outside. I love being back out. I love being outside, so, that's good for my soul. It's good for the dogs. The dogs were much better behaved today. Nixie's still, we had her on a short leash. Brad brought her in, and she tried to dive underneath that RV again. She didn't get to, but, yeah, so. Charlie, don't get on, Mama. Charlie, no, that's Mama right there. He's trying to climb over me. But anyway, hey, easy, stud man. Brad's on his way home, and I gotta do a little bit more picking up, and, I hope everybody's having a great time. Don't hesitate to contact me. I'm back. I'm feeling a lot better. I'm determined to become stronger and stronger. I'm giving myself 1 week to feel better. I mean, a lot better. And then if not, I'm going to the doctor, and we're getting that solved because I want to start walking and stuff a lot more. So anyway, I hope you all are doing great, and remember that I love you, and I do cherish your friendship. You guys are what makes such a massive difference. You guys and my husband, and Lyndon, all make a massive difference in how long I stay depressed and just my overall quality of life. You guys improve it so much, and I want to thank you. So I will talk to you guys tomorrow, and have a good night. Bye.